What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. And today, it's a little late, I guess, because I forgot to record on Wednesday, but Happy New Year's. This is a Friday video, which is not normally something I do, but since I forgot Wednesday, I decided, screw it, Friday video. We'll do the thing. Yeah, hopefully you guys had a good New Year's. Mine has been pretty good. New Year's resolutions and stuff are kicking in. To this year for me is going to be the year of health. I want to get healthy, so hopefully you guys have some goals you're going to be working towards as well. What are we doing here? I took Genie, and I guess on top of that let's take Shield, I guess. Shield's good, you know, like I feel like a lot of people don't like Shield very much. I like Shield okay. I think a lot of people don't like Shield because he's like slow. Even though I don't even want to really say he's slow, because like he's really not. Like, he used to be slow. I think maybe he has the perception of being slow just because he's like a defensive Skull. Oh, also I meant to change my Genie ability. Let me do that right here. Just imagine I did this up there. Yeah. We want one of these, either Genie Swordsmanship or Genie Tackle. Those are the best ones. Not that we're committing to Genie here, but if I'm gonna have Genie, I want him to be as good as he can possibly be. But also, I'm not against Genie because I like him. He's fun. Also set myself up here for a fairly decent early game. I would say Shield is one of the worst characters you can take at the start, because he actually doesn't have a swap attack, and he actually generates less shield than every other character in the game at common. Maybe also at rare, but for sure at common, he only generates 5 shield on swap. Eventually he generates the most shield, but like the devs never like gave him like the flat rate shield that you generate on swapping. They just gave him the special amount that he generates, and on common it's only 5, so not the greatest. Which is part of what makes him so weird to take in the early game. But once you get him to unique, maybe rare. I can't actually fully remember the stages of Shield. I think it's at unique, but one of the times when you get him upgraded, he gets like this really nice AoE attack swap that gives him a lot of shield. Genie or Shield has like all the components on his skull that I like and like to work around. I don't know why I don't take him more. I really don't. It had been like at a certain point on the channel, it had been like forever since I had done a Shield focused video. Also, high roll doors. That's a good way to start the new year. I guess. Look, Sword of Chaos is whatever. I don't hate it, but it is not the greatest omen. Because, like, the thing about arms is, it's a pretty stacked inscription. Unless you're going arm 6, you're usually only going to have 2 arms at most. Sometimes you'll accidentally end up with more arms. Sword of Chaos is competing with a lot of really good sword or arms items, and it doesn't make the cut a lot of the time. Let's see what we get here. Crit rate, not too shabby. But yeah, it's competing with a lot. That's its main issue. So we'll just have to see what happens there. Odds of me keeping it are very low. Invisible knife, you say? Let's keep going. Oh my god, why do I keep doing that? Foolish of me, potentially. Ugh. Okay, I should have taken the invisible knife. I'm getting cooked. God damn it. That sucks. One thing I could do is die on purpose against Yggdrasil and save getting the last resistance. Little gotcha gaming. Oh my god, what's happening? Well, that's an interesting shop. Maybe I should have gotten the face bug there. Pretty ridiculous though. Classic Skul gaming. I'm trying to play to something that's not crit items. and then crit items show up, and I'm like, you know what? Let's see if we can get something else. Nothing else shows up. Man, crit items are just too consistent and too OP. It is what it is, guys. Okay. Stop this Mother Hubbard from ulting, because screw him. He doesn't deserve the satisfaction. Sword of Chaos is definitely doing decent work. Like I said, Sword of Chaos, its main issue is that it's competing with a lot of really good items in its inscription. And how often do you do arms plus runs? Not often. They're not that good. We'll get that, I guess. And I don't think there's many scenarios where you would take arms, or like I guess build past arms 2 without building arms plus. Unless you accidentally get it, in which case why would you have the Sword of Chaos? But you can see the Sword of Chaos is like doing decent work right now. It's like a nice AoE that lingers on the field. And its damage is pretty good. But it also is an omen. That's like the main thing you have to keep in mind when thinking of this item. It's like, does it justify itself in the omen slot? The answer usually is no. And the artifact omen, while slightly better in most cases... Kaboom Bomber, eh? It shows up when I'm kind of like have this magic direction going. Makes me think it could be worth taking. I'm gonna pass though. I'm not trying to build magic here. And if magic starts being like the direction that the game is pushing me in, we'll think about another skull, but not Kaboom Bomber, I suppose. Kaboom Bomber would have been cool, though. You can... Oh, is it just 2 of these guys? Alright, y'all can live. Go buy you a beer. You guys actually get to pounce on that offer, because I'm not killing you. Congratulations. Enjoy your beer. What a happy ending for everyone involved. Normally that's supposed to be kind of like a sad thing where it's like, oh no, they're offering to buy each other beers when I'm here to kill the entire Carleon Kingdom. But those guys aren't required killing, you know? We can let those guys live, so hell yeah. Say hi to your wife and kids. Alright, let's make this shop count. Let's make the Dark Quartz pedestal count too, where I passed on Invisible Knife like a fool. I don't regret it though. There's too many crit item runs, man. Although, of course, I'm always going to play to my out, so if crit items is like the thing that's offered to me on this run, I'll take it. Begrudgingly. But I'm going to try and make something else happen. Ayo! There we go. Now we can start building towards something physical focused. But I will take this. We're hedging our bets a little bit here. We do have heirloom, but I don't really care about heirloom. Now, kendo stick. It was not snowing you, man. Although, at the same time, I gotta admit, it kind of wasn't. Did you see we just saved, like, what, like 4 HP? Kind of nice. Thank you, heirloom. Probably more than that with the omen, so... I redact my sarcasm. Unironically, thank you, heirloom. You did it, buddy. Excuse me. Intense cold. Aw, man. We actually have to fight this guy. I was hoping a Sword of Chaos would take care of him for me. Alright, Yiggy. I'm actually probably going to let Yggdrasil kill me. Because we have the voodoo doll. And this can allow me to skip having to pick up last resistance. Which doesn't really matter. It only matters on ambition runs. But what if ambition shows up? Then what? Then you'll be like, oh hell, Haxa, that was 10 head, that was 15 head. I'm even willing to give you a 20 head on that one. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I do gotta get good brain up in here. It really only thinks of like ways to win this game, but it's still doing something. Goodbye. You gotta do a bit of a better job on the next round there, Yggdrasil. You're still not hitting me, buddy. Just saying. So we're gonna, oh no, calm down. We're gonna take damage here. Come on, Yggdrasil, you fucking pussy. Oh my god. It's like the one time I want you to beat me up, and you can't do it. Hit me. Come on, man. What was that? Good job. So now we have our Death Defiance up. Which means if all of True Culture pops out, which it didn't. But what if it did? Imagine. Instead, Medusa pops out. And I'm happy with that. What do you got? Make it Ambition. That's good too. Which means we don't have to take this. But we aren't going to take anything yet. So we'll cash in those chips later. I'm also not willing to commit to any skulls right now. So we'll just hold on to these bone shards. We don't know where this run's going to end up yet. So right now it's in a pretty interesting spot, but I would say we're on the road to something interesting. Alrighty. That's the second rider with the same skills you've shown me. Now, I like Ryder as much as the next guy. I don't know if I would bring him along for this one, you know. Also don't know why I'm Medusa there. Many mysteries, guys. Many mysteries, little answers. Is this shop? I hope not. It's not. If this was the shop, it would mean the doors are on the back end of the shop, which is a thing that happens in high roll door count runs. And I think low roll door count runs as well. Where, like, rather than being before the shop, your doors are after the shop. And it doesn't really make a difference in most scenarios. It just means, like, your second shop's going to be stronger than your first shop. But it is annoying if you're scared of the adventurers. Oh, wow. He's up there. Okay. Hey, man. That's cool. Whatever you want to do, man. Live your best life. It's 2025. The world is our oyster. All right. We aren't being offered anything on these pedestals, but maybe after. See us now. We'll take one of these. I'll happily take a Fulgent Dawn. Call me crazy. Now there's got to be more than that though. Game, some gold percent game. We have treasure 3. Ah, we do have treasure 3. We can get rid of this, and that would be our treasure 4. Not too shabby. However, I gotta step away for a second, so I'm gonna do the boop method. I'll be back after the boop. Boop. All right, we're back. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's get this bread. Don't know what this run's gonna end up looking like by the end, but right now, it's starting to take a little bit of form. Got some nice damage scaling stuff going on. Really nothing more you could ask for. Except for Invisible Knife, which I denied, but... Look, man, it's hard to say if Invisible Knife would even be good by the end of this run. Odds are it would be, and we'd also be getting, we'd be getting the kill glitch, the double kill glitch, I mean, on our Melanophobia. Man, why'd they have to go and make crit items so good? Even in unintended ways, like the double kill glitch. Oh, Southpaw. Why'd you make it a rare, too? You guys are unhinged over there. I feel like if they made, like, Invisible Knife a unique at this point, there'd be riots. Like, we're way past the point of that being something that's, like, a possible nerf for Invisible Knife. At this point, Invisible Knife is pretty much going to stay how it is, I would imagine. If we ever even get the next update that's supposed to be happening, we'll don't even know about that. Southpaw communicate with the community challenge. Impossible difficulty. They never will. It's nice that we got the metal box early. Normally, if you get the metal box late, like in Act 3 or so, and you're like, well, I can't take this now. Well, I guess if you got it in Act 3, you would take it anyway. But that's not the point. The point is, if you get it later in Act 3 and you're worried about it being like weak or something, just try and get the double kill glitch with like crit items, or it's really any item that has like a additional damaging effect. It's hard for me to explain because it's like kind of hard to put into words. Basically any item that like whenever you attack with it, it like deals additional damage, like an additional effect. Does it like appears directly on the enemy? Items such as like Mana Gauntlet, for instance, and I believe Bone of Swiftness also work. But if you get the double kill glitch going, you can get like a pretty good, a pretty well scaled metal box, even if you get it a little later in your run. Like, we're guaranteed to get a max metal box here as long as we make it to that portion of the run. I'm still not willing to commit to these guys because I think these characters as they stand can beat the Leiana sisters, and I'm you know, kind of holding out for something a little more interesting. But if it ends up being these characters, I'm not upset about it. They're perfectly usable characters and good characters even. I don't know why I'm downplaying Genie and Shield Skull. They're very good. But they're also characters you can pick at the start of every run, I guess, is really what I'm thinking at the end of the day. It's like, what if I get like a Nat Legendary or something, you know? Or even a unique. These are the questions that I'm always asking on my Skull runs. A lot of what ifs. Is this the shop? I don't think so. No, it's not. Alright, nice. This is like my kind of high roll door run right here. Give me all the doors in the world, please. Before the shops. So we got the door count working exactly in our favor. The skulls are like, whatever, you know. They're good. The item quality is fairly good as well, as of current moment. All we have to do is hope that the luck continues throughout the run. Alrighty, make this shop count. None of this is what I'm looking for. Bone shards, though. I don't really need them. Let's keep going. Come on, man. Come on, dog. What is this? Bruh. Bruh. Bro. Oh my god. I'm getting cooked. This can go, I guess. We don't have gold percent gain, so I'm not gachaing. Pretty bad shot. I'm pissed. I had such high hopes going into that. Things can still be good, though. You know, I'm not dooming or anything. We got this. We got this. Looking likely, though, I'm going to have to commit to one of these characters. Which, like I said, not the end of the world. I'm not upset about it. It just means it's like an average run, you know. Kind of what you expect out of Skul. Oh, who are you? Oh, wow. Oh, champion, huh? I say that unironically. Oh, champion, huh? Even though champion is not that good. I think we all know this. Get rid of Genie. Champion is champion, man. And champion is at least interesting. That's really all I have to say about that. At least he's a character you don't see very often. When you see him, you're like, ooh, champion. Ooh, time to experience absolute mid. Not even mid, just bad, actually. But we ain't gonna think about that too hard. Now we have this guy here. I got some items I'm just going to delete. So we get rid of treasure 4 here. It's not my favorite thing to do, but it is the right thing to do. Frankly, I think we just keep everything else. There's a lot of mid dupes here. But I'm not willing to become any weaker for the Leiana sisters. Yeah. It's like I'm not unhappy with that, even though we have Courage 5 now. That's whatever. We'll maybe get rid of something else for that later. We'll see. Well, I mean, we're definitely not keeping Courage 5, so more than likely the what's it called? Sage's time will go, because Champion can't use that very well. Unless it's the Awoken Sage's time, in which case there's actually some pretty interesting tech that that Champion can do where he can like have it constantly activating. But we're probably not awakening it, so. Main character syndrome and Mofa. Go. Mofa. Now that's a Haxaism. 170, by the way, we can instantly upgrade our shield skull to legendary. See, that's the thing I like about net legendaries also, is like, even if it is champion, now I'm done building my skulls. And you can't really beat that, can you? Alright, ladies, let's make this nice and simple now. I'm not really too worried about riding the merry-go-round, though I'll still try to. It's the right thing to do. Man, Dirty Smash sucks. I really should never be pressing that button. It's such a bad skill. Can't even believe how bad it is. Like, what were they thinking? Really, it's combo, and that's really it on this champion. Alright, we'll try and ride the merry-go-round here. We really gotta be careful with the Sword of Chaos because it lingers on the ground. And if she charges into it, she will die. And we did get the long hair sister here, so that's a little bit of luckiness on my part. Yeah, I'm taking quite a bit of damage here. Okay, well, that worked out pretty well aside from all the damage I took. I gotta remember I don't want to die here. So, you know, let's not be idiots about this. I'll play this a little safe. I hate when that happens. Oh, well, there goes our reassembly. That's not good, but it's not the end of the world. It's been a while since I've gotten my reassembly taken by a Leiana sister, actually. Really feels kind of bullshit, because, like, she juggled me when I was, like, clearly standing out of the way of the fucking laser beam or whatever, but... What are you gonna do? That's Skul the Hero Slayer for you. Alright. What do we got here? Nothing good. This is fine. Sure. Inner Malice is just like, it's mutant, it's damage percent. What more can you want? Plenty, but we'll take it. Hey! Remember what I said? Ambition is how we make that matter. And here we are. I don't really know what I want my next thing to be, though, is the thing. Is this a damage or item damage run? Is it a raw damage percent run? I can't really tell yet. So we're just gonna float here. I gotta really lock in though, cause we are definitely in a little bit of danger here now that we don't have reassembly and we have an Omen. Looking to get rid of that Omen though. Omen be gone. Also, I got my 2 favorite skills on shield. Not too shabby. And we can immediately start scaling up our Arachna Shrine. Oh my god, I pressed Dirty Smash. What a waste. Oh. Oh. Okay, nice. Good job, boys. Give me that now. Bone shards now. Also, I wish I had my treasure back. To have deleted treasure just to like dupe like an item I don't really care that much about is pretty sad. Not surprising, but sad. There were still so many resources to be gotten from treasure. Maybe we can get lucky and get it with some gold percent gain in the shop. Also, now my HP's starting to lower from ambition, so we gotta be aware of that. These are gonna be pretty scary. Come on, give me something good. There we go. Okay. Ooh, see? That's what I'm talking about. Get rid of this. Now we don't have treasure 4 back yet, but we do have gold percent gain. And I'm willing to gotcha game now. Oh my god. Whoo! Sometimes it pays off, man. Alright, you can go now. You've done your job. Now I really wish I had that invisible knife, but what are you gonna do? Maybe it'll show up. But Crown of Thorns, not too shabby. That shop definitely made us quite a bit stronger. We are now cruising. Minus the lack of reassembly. Oh, I didn't open that treasure chest. Alright, go ahead, crucify me. Go ahead. Maybe I did actually, and I'm like preempting a crucifixion, but you know, 2025 on my bingo card list is actually being crucified. So Hey, man. You know, you gotta have goals in the new year. Maybe it's health. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's being crucified. Whatever it is, though, get at it. Start living life. We have a chance to get rid of Dirty Smash here. How much do I care? The thing about it is there's only 2 champion skills I even like at all. 1-inch punch and combo. And we already have combo. I think it's just a matter of not pressing Dirty Smash. I think that's really how I should look at this. And giving her my money would be a waste, so. You're free and you don't get no money from me. No scamming allowed today. How are you at 154? What did I pick up? Oh, I might have Antique. I don't. Oh, it's that. Wait, really? No, because we had that. I don't know. That's my final answer. I'm sure it's obvious and I'm just an idiot. Which, hey, guilty as charged. I've done this before and I'll do it again. And maybe I'll have like a eureka moment where I realize and then people can't make fun of me. Because stuff like that's happened before. I got nothing right now, though. Get these commons out of here. What is this? What is this, Act 1? Oh! I forgot I switched the skill buttons. No more Dirty Smashes, man. Oh, now I have one. Oh, it is that because I have a. Okay, I wasn't countering or thinking that that I didn't. I thought I still had 2 power skulls. That's it. So there's my eureka moment. It's just whenever I swap out the champion. It is what it is, man. At least I realized it. It's only because I had the double genie, or the genie and the genie and the shield skull combo earlier. I was still operating like I had 2 power skulls. Goodbye. Okay, hang on. Okay, that got a little touch and go. Of course they're not going to give me healing. Why would they? Where's the other? Oh, there he is. Do we want this? Wouldn't be terrible. I say, 1208, not too shabby. It's like the only thing that I really think could go is this. I'm just weighing if I care about having. You know what? I think I do. Thanks for the healing. And another common, huh? You're really trying to take away my lead and bone shard count. It's kind of rude, man. Like, here I was thinking how far ahead we were going to be by the end. And now the game's like, here's a common in Act 3, here's another common in Act 3, and here's another common in Act 3, and here's another common in Act 3. It's like, stop. We're supposed to be in this together, you and me. Making good content. Don't take the me being burned out thing personally, okay, Skull? That doesn't mean I ain't here to make good content. That doesn't mean I'm not locked in. I'm locked in, hard style. Come here, fools. We got most of that money. Okay, I don't think we got that. We got most of that too, though. It's little pennies, by the way, that we're fighting for there, but with gold percent gain, it's a lot more worth my while to try and make that happen. There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. More of that, please. Okay, we already have execute. We might be at the point where getting rid of gold percent gain is the play. What I want ultimately is a better enhanced inscription than courage. That's like the main thing I'm going to be looking for now. Oh, but that's giga gold percent gain. Is there a way to make this happen? That's reasonable. Also, the question is, do I need it? I think the answer is no. I think I'm getting a little stun locked there. Let's keep going. Right now, I'm looking for duel or execute. So, how much does this cost? $12.90. We can buy duel on the pedestal here. Now we're at a pretty good amount of stuff here. Did this turn into a raw damage percent or item damage? It kind of item damage. Could be both, really. Either way. So we're gonna have to choose either go-getter or I guess we could get like shyness or something here. That'd be like the best case scenario. Maybe I will hold out for something like shyness or OCD. I think that's like, because the ambition's what makes me want to do that, obviously. And we're already like, we're in Giga Curse territory as it stands. Below you. We'll take this max HP. No problemo. Can't believe I got past those guys. Fools. Honestly. Pathetic. Oh. Don't do it. Don't do it, motherfucker. You know what? I'll hide in the box. You win. Can't believe... Oh, dude. I think I actually did the stealth minigame. Like, I never play by the rules, but here I am playing by the rules. I didn't get caught. I can't even remember the last time that happened. That's crazy. Holy crap, dude. I'm kind of awesome. Can we acknowledge this? Just take a moment of acknowledgement. Even if you just quietly acknowledge it. Like, you don't even have to say it in the comments. Just be like thinking, holy crap. He did that shit. He did that shit. Oh, okay, well, ignore that, please. We're not going to talk about that. We're only here to acknowledge my W's, not my L's. A lot of HP orbs, too. Thanks for making up for my errors, game. There's no way to dodge. Actually, there might be, but I'm going to go down here anyway. We won't do the platform skip. Oh! Yeah, y'all ain't... Oh, wow, they just died. Holy crap, we have... Okay, we just have a lot of damage right now. With the shrine, especially. Tornado? Get out of here. That's not real. That's shrine damage. That's our actual damage, which is still pretty good. To undersell it a little bit. I wonder if I've been getting any double kill glitches. I haven't been paying attention. Now that we have the Crown of Thorns, it's possible. Hello, Chimera. Maybe I should have done the time slowness. Ouch. Didn't really matter though. That's the problem with champion. Although that there was probably just an error, but it's like most of the time you're deciding between if you want to use your basic attacks only and don't cast your skills and save up your meter, or if you want to just cast his skills and never get to use his down attack. But the only way to generate energy on champion that's effective is with your basic attack. There's also parry dashing and stuff like that, but and I think Dirty Smash also refunds some energy, but it really doesn't matter. The only real way to do it is with the methods I'm talking about. And it means like half the time when you're playing champion, you're either saving up his energy for like a down attack time slowdown. Also, I didn't take anything there on purpose, by the way. Or you're not casting wait, okay, let me get this right in my head. I'll just restart. You're either not casting skills to save up for his passive down attack, and that just means you're playing a mediocre basic attacker. Because look, we're at max Arachna Shrine here. Look how fast my basic is. It's not even that fast. This is a speed skull. Or you're using his basic attack and casting his skills and never getting to use the passive. So it's like, I don't know. I always say this whenever I'm talking about champion is just mage but worse. Like they're the same fucking character with the same premise, except champion is just designed way worse. If you want to have fun with a character that plays like this, just play mage. Thank me later. Which isn't to say I don't enjoy playing champion, by the way. I do enjoy playing champion. He's interesting. But objectively badly designed, and I hope he gets fixed, even though I'm not even convinced we're getting a patch at this point. It's been a year, man. Come on, Southpaw. What are you doing? It's not actually been a year. It's been like 8 months, which is pretty bad still. Especially with no communication. Not that I want to turn this into a Southpaw rant video. I don't. Alright, this is going to suck. I hate this guy. He's maybe my least favorite Dark Elite in the whole game. Hey, look how badly he hurt me. He's a bastard. Come on, motherfucker. Get this shit out of here. I hate the orbs. Oh, okay, well, at least we had shield, right? I I hate this guy, man. These guys are the worst. Now we have this NPC already. I like getting this NPC usually before the adventure or like before Joan. But getting them now is fine. As long as they show up, which usually they do. Alright, let's see if we can get duel or execute here. I guess execute more preferably. There's duel, but I ain't gonna take it. There's duel. But once again, we need 2 duel items to make this work, whereas I only need 1 execute item to make this work. That's the reason I am preferring execute here. It'd have to be a really good duel item to interest me. Now, there's execute. We do have Medusa, but what would even go here in its place? Technically, this could go. I do think having a better enhanced inscription is more important than having misfortune, but we only have 40 crit rate. I would have 25. No, I'd have no, I would have 25, which is pretty bad. Which means misfortune's pretty important. everything here is building towards something important. I'd say well, not as usual, but like Fulgent Dawn is like fairly unimportant here in the grand scheme of things. But so is Justice Served. We don't even have Dizziness, we just have Medusa. So I think I should not take it and just move on and hope I see better execute. I do think having an enhanced inscription that's not Courage Plus is certainly something we should try and make happen, which is kind of why I considered that for so long. Because I don't want to enhance Courage if I can help it. But if that ends up being what happens, it's not the end of the world. Oh my god, get out of here. Freaking lanterns, man. I think, even though they're not the scariest enemy, they're definitely up there in one of my least favorite Act 4 enemies, and really just least favorite enemies in the game. The guys that summon those lanterns. I hate them. However, this Demon Hunters and Executioners will always just be worse. They're way more annoying. Get out of here. You think I don't know you were waiting over here? Get Medusa'd, fool. I was thinking it'd be adventurer time, actually. Did I open this treasure chest? Yes. Better safe than sorry. We're also doing really well on the bone shards at this point. Pretty far ahead, even though we got those commons. That's what high roll door count does. I guess also a little bit of treasure 4 action early in the run too. Oh my god. Insane. We still have the iced tea buff from that that knight NPC. So we've kind of carried that all the way to the adventurer, which is nice. We don't have a lot of it left, but we do still have some. Alright, who's it going to be today? I always like to point out, this guy's not the worst, but he has like one attack in particular you need to be afraid of. It is the orbs attack, where he summons the 3 orbs that heat seek after you. Those things, if they hit you, will shred your HP. If they hit you in the right way, I should say. It's the same principle as a lot of things I talk about in this game, where it's like entities intersecting each other, and if they hit you in the intersection, oh, you have to be careful about that attack because it has a lot more range than you'd think. All right, nice, not too bad. I'd say all in all that went pretty well. Couldn't ask for too much better. Imagine if it was the Huntress or the Ninja. Don't want none of that. Let's add a little bit here. Not that we need damage, but I want to save that for potential healing. Also, you can never go wrong with a little damage. Get owned. You know what's funny is you would think someone like Shield would be bad at crit items, but he's actually pretty good at it. It's because he has like like whenever he uses his attacks, you have like AoEs like that. His basic attack is pretty fast too. Shield's actually not bad at crit items. You just think of like big lumbering power skull, and being good at crit items is not the first thing that comes to your mind. But he does a good job. It's going fast and going smooth. This is how I like it. No kinks in the plans. Into the pit you go, sir. Have a nice trip. That's not the direction I want to send you, but I guess I can send you into this pit too. No skin off my back. Oh, you're just dead. Okay. I'm going to let you remain as a tentacle for all eternity. Enjoy. Is that a conductor orb? What the fuck? Oh, also harpy here's to brighten our days. We're getting a lot of bone shards here. Is this a max scale? Probably not. At this rate, though, it could be. Little dirty smash action there. Not proud of it, but it was the only skill we had access to. Oh my god, stop. This is like the worst room in the game to like open treasure chests or free NPCs. It's awful. We are swapping a lot, so something like this would be nice, but I don't think we have room for it. At the end of the day, we're looking for execute, which not on shitty items. Only good items, please. Execute, by and large, duel in like a bizarro world. Now we're talking. So now we actually have a tough decision to make. Genuinely tough decision. It's got to be the Fulgent Dawn, though. It almost always is. Like, I'm not... Like, I like Fulgent Dawn. It's a good item. But, like, in terms of inscriptions, it is, you know, arms and artifact are good, but they're not necessary. They're just, like, fun, and they're, like, luxuries. And you usually only need a little bit of arms or artifact. And it's like, if I'm building an enhanced inscription, basically I think enhanced inscriptions kind of changed the way that we look at inscriptions in Skull, which obviously they did, but like back in the day, it's good. Skull's always been a game of inscriptions, but it's become even more a game of inscriptions, especially because like some of the most common inscriptions, like wisdom and courage, you don't necessarily want to be enhancing those. So like, even though you want high courage and wisdom on most runs, you want to have something else alongside them to make sure that you are enhancing a good inscription rather than enhancing a bad one. Which means stuff like Fulgent Dawn, which is just kind of there most of the time to give you like a little extra boost, is a lot less necessary than it was back in the day. And by and large, you want to be actually building towards something that's going to make your in-game gauntlet a lot easier. And that's what Execute Plus is. Ouch. Let me up. Alright, that should do it, I would say. I think we're... Oh yeah, we're probably a little over even. We're max scaling this. GG's. All you need is a little bit of luck. Oh yeah, let's break this here. This should be the last room. It is. Oh my god, let's change out this for that. We don't even have brawl, so. Look, Doomsday's fine in the endgame gauntlet. Is it better than this? No, it is not. It most certainly is not. Welcome to my TED Talk. That is it. It is over. Doomsday is an inscription stick. It's a fine inscription stick. In the in-game gauntlet, even the text, where like the actual Doomsday can do some work for you, because whenever you're in a boss arena, they can't escape Doomsday as easily as like enemies in rooms can. So that's something worth mentioning about Doomsday. Is it good though? No. It's just better than it used to be. Which isn't saying a lot. Alright, Joan. I'm gonna let you summon your orbs. They're all yours. Enjoy. Goodbye. So long. I doubt she has anything good in there. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much, like, as good as we're going to want to be here. Like, I wouldn't mind Invisible Knife over Thief Armor. But, like, if I'm stuck with Thief Armor, I'm fine with that. Sadly, well, this is going to be a lot worse now that we don't have Fulgent Dawn. We have Hidden Blade 1, we have Arms 1. I think that's literally it. And also, we want Amplification, not Increase. So regardless, this is just not worth considering. Now, the question is this Go-Getter? Go-Getter, Go-Getter, Go-Getter. Or is it Predicted Paid? I think it's still Go-Getter. Even though we don't have a lot of Go-Getter. It really... it could go either way. And also, we're only going into the second tier of either of these. I think if that's the case, we go into Go-Getter. Alright, we're going to max scale this. We might not max scale here, actually. No, we do. In fact, I think I'm only one tier of increase over. I think we're going to have like 15 left over. That's spendable. Yeah. So, like... we'd have 14 left if we could perfectly scale that. Which I'll take one extra skull room over. That's good enough for me. And I don't even think I got one. I think I did go in the exact perfect amount of skull rooms. It's just I got like a lot of bone shards out of the skull rooms I went into. But yeah, perfect Arachna Shrine. You'll love to see it. It's beautiful. Ooh. It's only 222 and 252. We don't have room for it, do we? Doesn't even really do that much for me. We already have dual. Take the max HP. Alright, that'll do it. Here's the part where I go over the items. If you need to pause the video and read what an item does, you may do so. Here I go. I guess I'll do Medusa as well. The kit's really good. There's only a couple things I'd really change. And even then it's like nitpicks. Like Invisible Knife instead of instead of Thief Armor would be nice, but Thief Armor's a very underrated item in the Skull community in my opinion. Mostly in rooms, but it's fine against bosses too. Now it's no Invisible Knife though, don't get it twisted, but it's still a crit item and people don't even really usually consider it in the like crit item like love letters. So I like Thief Armor. I think it's good. And we needed Misfortune on this run, so it's like the inscriptions it's given me regardless. Aside, well, we don't care about Hidden Blade, but we do care about Misfortune. Alrighty. Hopefully this does not go badly because I don't have any cushion. Oh, we can do this. Yeah, he's getting to do it, bitch. Loser. Stop dragging out this fight. Get swapped on. We should have this easy style. That's my prediction. And this is also the... I guess I can't say this is the hardest fight we're going to have for the rest of the run. I think it could be... But that's just, like, I'm going based off our enhanced inscription and how much stronger it's going to make us. It's still like, you know, Dark Skull is Dark Skull and Dark Hero is Dark Hero. Okay, I gotta be careful. I'm kind of taking a lot of shredding instance of damage here, like an idiot. Alright, we're good. And we also have Execute 4 here, which, if you notice there, we just suddenly started doing a ton of damage to him. That's because Execute 4, when an enemy's below 30% HP, damage dealt is amplified by 60% and all attacks become critical. All attacks becoming critical is actually somewhat relevant here. It's not all that relevant, because it's still like, once they drop below that HP threshold, they're going to die anyway. But, like, we don't have a very high crit rate here, so, like, the crit items will start doing a lot more work. Alrighty. It's time to destroy Dark Skull once and for all. I'm going to kill him here, and then in every single person's game who plays this, he will never find him again because I killed him forever. The devs gave me a quest to rid the game of Dark Skull once and for all. So if I win here, he's just dead. I didn't say that at the start of the run, but it's true. Don't try and fact check me, just believe what I'm saying here. Anyway, damage dealt to the enemy is amplified by 15% for every 10% of the HP lost by the enemy, which means the further we deal damage to him, the more damage he takes. And it ramps up pretty quickly, and eventually he just becomes like the most frail creature of all time, which is good for me because this is my perma kill on Dark Skull. And yes, all of the enhanced bone items are going to be removed from the game, including Tibia. It is what it is. I'm taking one. I'm taking one for the team here. One last hurrah. Oh. Alrighty. Ow, that hurt. Nice try, fool. He thought he had me, guys. You could see it in his eyes. Oh my god. That did so much. He had like a hefty amount of HP left there if my eyes weren't deceiving me. That's just the execute plus difference. Oh, don't do it. Okay, so let's try not to kill him here. No more damage dealt to him because we want to send him into speed form rather than the Giga ult, so a little bit of a min-max there for you. If you think you can kill him quickly enough to avoid the Giga ult, but you don't think you can kill him in phase 1 of the Dark Soul fight, you just make sure to not deal too much damage to him so you can force him into speed form and then kill him here. Which we should be able to kill him very easily from here without him doing the Giga ult. So now we have him below 30%, he's cooked. I'm not even going to bother dodging because I don't have to. Goodbye. And now, we take the tibia all the way to the bank, and he's dead forever, don't forget that. And we win. As I always say, losing reassembly... Well, okay, I haven't won yet, but... Losing reassembly is not the end of the world. At least if you're fairly experienced in this game. If you're not, then, you know, you'll probably struggle a little bit more than me. But I still believe that if you lose reassembly, that's no reason to doom spiral and think you've lost your run. Reassembly is a tool to be lost. Alright, pillars, that's like annoying. Just gotta play it safe. Champion in particular is like really bad at dealing with pillars. We got it though. Champion with his parry dash, whenever he dashes through the pillars, it like slows him down. And that might like fuck you up and scare you and be like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Don't worry about it too much. What is up with this shield? What the fuck? It's hideous. What? Oh my god. Wait. Okay. I gotta have like multiple sources of shield, right? I guess it's this? Yeah, Fortress 2 combined with... Oh, dude, it's so ugly. So we definitely don't want to kill him here. Let's actually go and put the tibia debuff on this guy. So they're gonna rift here. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted necessarily, but we should be fine. Yeah, we got this. Oh, I lost myself on the screen. Oh. Okay, careful. Okay. Got a little touch and go there because I lost myself on the screen. Without reassembly, stuff like that can be pretty scary. It's also, you know, accessibility update win. Just saying. But, you know, whatever. We got through it. Sometimes shit gets a little scary. I cannot believe how ugly this looks, like, combined with each other. It's so bad looking. Some of the shield combos in this game look incredible. This is not one of them. Well, let's get the tibia up. Let's try Bozo. Ease. And we call that in the business a GG's. Let's get a nice windscreen here. As good as we can get. Just to say not very. It's good enough. Yeah, man. What can I say? Oh, I like that you can see the shield and the champion together. That's pretty cool, actually. Alright, I take it back. That's a good one. But what can I say about this run? Execute plus OP. Having ambition and melanophobia together, pretty OP as well. Kind of just worked out, you know. I wish I got a Giga curse at the end, but like I ain't going to complain too hard. Like I kind of got everything I wanted on this run. Yeah, man, this run was good. Courage 4 and Execute 4 together are a nice combo. I'd say the worst thing about this run is Champion, but you know, Champion's fun and having along for the ride is fun, so it is what it is. Champion is a character that is in desperate need of not just buffs, but literal from the ground up reworking. I've already posted about this in the official Discord. I don't even know if the devs ever saw it. I don't even know if we're getting another update. But if the devs were to release another update, I hope and pray that they actually listen to people about Champion and make some changes. And really, honestly, Gargoyle too. Because if this is going to be the final update for Skull, then I think they should reconsider. Because like, even though I like Gargoyle and I think he's fun, I have to acknowledge that most people don't. And if I like, this is what I always say to people who like characters but like defend them. Um, be honest with yourself. If you like a character, you should talk about the ways it could be better than the ways that it's like good and people just don't realize it's good. So Gargoyle also deserves to be changed. Um, and I really think that's it. Those are like the two big problem characters. I guess Warrior too, actually, now that I think about it. Warrior, Champion, Gargoyle. I can't think of anyone else. Anyway, I know it doesn't make a lot of sense to say this here, but I'll say it anyway. If you like what I do here, I'm close to 4,000 subscribers, so consider liking, consider subscribing. This is something I should do way more often. And if you're here at this point and you're still listening and you haven't done that yet, and you decide you want to like and subscribe, thank you. I should do this at the start of a video, but I'm going to do it here. And that's really all I have to say, so thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.